Welcome back, everyone. We're wrapping up a big topic today.
Yeah.
Crafting an SEO strategy that actually lasts.
Oh, absolutely.
You've been with us exploring this world of SEO, and
Right.
we're here to make sure all your hard work
Yeah.
stands the test of time.
It's like tending a garden, really. Needs constant care, needs, pruning and adapting to the changing seasons. The digital world is constantly changing.
Sure.
So flexibility is key.
We have 3 sources to kind of guide us today.
Okay.
Boosting business growth with SEO enhanced PLR and MISR products.
Mm-hmm.
A practical guide to Google Search Console
Okay.
and SEO Success Blueprint.
Gotcha.
And from what I've gathered, they all emphasize that SEO is never truly done.
That's right.
Right.
It's never done.
Yeah. It's
Like a garden.
like a garden.
I was growing.
Always needs tending to. It's like
Wow.
almost like search engine algorithms are moving targets, right?
So what works today might not work tomorrow.
Right.
So a successful SEO strategy needs to be dynamic.
Oh, for
So it always has to be evolving
Yeah.
to keep pace with those changes.
So how do we make sure our SEO efforts stay ahead of the curve?
Mm-hmm.
Where do we even begin?
Well, both SEO Success Blueprint and the PLR-MRR book,
Okay.
they both really hammer home this point,
Right.
the importance of knowing your audience.
Yeah.
I know it might seem obvious,
Mhm.
but
You'd be surprised.
yeah, you would.
I bet.
How many businesses just miss this crucial step?
Okay, so it's more than just knowing their age or location.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Way more.
Like we need to understand
Yeah.
what makes them tick, what keeps them up at night,
That's what-
what they're desperately searching for online.
Exactly. And that's where tools like Google Analytics,
Yeah.
Search Console
Yeah.
become your best friends.
Right.
The PLR-MRR are some great examples of how to
Yes.
use these tools to really understand audience behavior.
Right. And they talk about using Google Analytics to see which content is already popular,
Yeah,
how long people are staying on a site, and even what demographics are visiting.
absolutely. And don't forget about Search Console.
Yeah.
I mean, what does that tell us? This free tool tells you which search queries are actually bringing people to your website.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's like a window into your audience's thought process. You can see the exact words they're using to find you.
Wow. So we're gathering all this data to paint a picture of who our audience is and what they're looking for.
Exactly.
Then what? How do we create content that actually resonates with them?
Okay, so that's where the Connect, Captivate, Convert framework from SEO Success Blueprint
Ooh.
comes in.
Okay.
This book, it argues that every piece of content should do all 3.
This is where it gets interesting. Tell
Yeah.
me more about this framework.
Okay, it all starts with Connect.
Okay.
And this basically means understanding user intent. What is your audience hoping to achieve when they land on your page?
Okay.
Are they looking for a quick answer,
Mm-hmm.
a detailed guide,
Yeah.
or maybe they're just looking for entertainment?
Interesting.
So we need to tailor our content
Okay.
to directly address their needs and goals.
For example, if I know my audience is struggling with website traffic,
Okay?
I might create a blog post titled 5 Proven Ways to Boost Website Traffic in 30 Days.
You're connecting. See,
Yeah.
that title alone addresses a specific pain point,
Mm.
but just getting them to click, it's not enough.
Right.
We need to captivate them.
Yeah.
Keep them engaged.
And that's where things like storytelling, compelling visuals,
Mhm.
and clear, concise writing come into play.
Absolutely. The book suggests
Yeah.
breaking down those complex concepts
Yeah.
into digestible steps.
Okay.
Nobody wants to wade through walls of text.
Right.
Make information easy to understand,
Yeah.
easy to apply.
Okay.
Think listicles, infographics, step-by-step guides.
And if we can sprinkle in
Yes.
like some humor or personal anecdotes along the way, even
Oh.
better.
Exactly. People connect with stories and personalities.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to let your unique voice shine through.
So we've connected with our audience,
Mm-hmm.
captivated them with informative and engaging content.
Yes.
Now, how do we get them to convert?
Okay.
What does that even mean in the world of SEO?
So conversion is all about action.
Okay.
It could be anything from signing up for your email list to making a purchase.
Okay.
The key is to have clear calls to action
Oh.
within your content.
Yeah.
Guide them towards the next step.
So we're not just providing information for information's sake.
No.
We're strategically guiding them
Right.
towards actions that
Yeah.
benefit
Yeah,
both them and our business.
absolutely. And case studies are a powerful tool
Okay.
for driving conversions.
Okay.
SEO Success Blueprint is full of examples showing how case studies build trust and credibility.
Because it's not just about saying, hey, my SEO strategy works.
No.
It's about showing proof. Look how we helped this client achieve X results.
Exactly.
That's way more convincing.
Case studies are like mini sales pitches.
Oh, okay.
They're subtly showcasing your expertise, proving that you can deliver results.
But building trust isn't just about showcasing wins.
Right.
It's also about transparency.
It is.
Our Google Search Console guide emphasizes the importance of being upfront about any website errors or issues that might be affecting SEO performance.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Addressing issues head on, providing clear solutions, it shows your audience that you're proactive and committed to providing a positive user experience.
I like that.
Builds trust in a different way.
So we're using data from Google Analytics and Search Console to understand our audience, creating content that connects, captivates, and converts.
Yes.
And then using case studies to further build trust and drive action.
Yes. It's like building a well-oiled machine.
I like that.
Where all the parts work together seamlessly.
And speaking of machines, what about automation?
Oh, yeah.
Both of our books seem to agree that this is a crucial part of building a lasting SEO strategy.
It definitely is. Automation, it can feel a little daunting at first.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But it is a game changer, especially as your business grows.
Yeah.
It frees up your time and energy to focus on the bigger picture.
The Boosting Business Growth with SEO Enhanced PLR and Mr. Products book has a whole chapter on automating marketing efforts.
It does.
Right.
Yeah.
It even talks about things like automated email sequences and chatbots.
Yes. And it stresses that automation isn't about replacing human connection.
Yeah.
It's about streamlining tasks.
Okay.
So you can focus on creating meaningful interactions with your audience.
Okay. So can you give me a concrete example?
Sure.
Of how we can use automation effectively?
So imagine someone signs up for your email list to download a free guide. Okay.
You can create an automated email sequence that delivers valuable content over time, introducing them to your brand and gently guiding them towards your products or services.
So instead of manually sending out individual emails, we're nurturing these relationships on autopilot.
Exactly.
Freeing up our time to focus on creating more amazing content.
Exactly. And then there are things like chatbots, which can provide instant customer support, answer common questions, and even qualify leads 24/7.
So we can provide that personalized touch without literally being available around the clock.
That's it.
I like it, but there's one thing that's been nagging at me.
Okay.
We've talked a lot about content creation.
Yeah.
But what about social media?
Yeah.
Where does that fit in?
Social media is like the amplifier for your SEO strategy.
Okay.
Both boosting business growth with SEO Enhanced PLR and Mr. Products and SEO Success Blueprint.
Okay.
They both highlight its importance. And the PLR MRR book even suggests using pre-written content or PLR to create a consistent stream of social media posts, right?
Exactly. And if you're short on time or resources, PLR can be a lifesaver.
Okay.
Just make sure you customize it
Yeah.
to match your brand's voice and target audience.
And SEO Success Blueprint talks about the importance of writing engaging social media headlines.
Yes.
It's all about grabbing attention in that fast-paced world.
It is think benefit-driven,
Okay.
curiosity-inducing.
Yeah. Okay.
You want headlines that make people stop scrolling and click to learn more.
So we're using social media to drive traffic back to our website.
Exactly.
Where all that SEO-optimized content is waiting for them.
It is.
It's a beautiful cycle.
A beautiful cycle.
And speaking of content, we can't forget about the power of video.
That's right.
Both books dedicate a significant portion to discussing video content strategies.
They do.
I was just about to ask about that. SEO Success Blueprint even has a section on writing SEO-friendly video scripts and crafting those hook-worthy intro questions.
Yes, those questions are crucial.
Yeah.
They should address a common challenge or pain point your audience is facing. Something like, are you tired of creating content that no one sees? Instantly grabs attention.
It's like we're speaking directly to their needs and inviting them in to find solutions within our video.
Yes.
And then, of course, we need to deliver on that promise with clear, actionable content.
Yes.
Just like with our written content.
Exactly. And don't forget about optimizing your video titles and descriptions with relevant keywords.
Yeah.
Just as important as optimizing written content.
It's amazing how all these pieces fit together. Social media, video, written content. It all works in tandem to reinforce our overall SEO strategy.
It does.
It's almost like building an ecosystem.
That's a great analogy.
Right.
A healthy ecosystem is one that's constantly evolving and adapting.
Yeah.
And that brings us to another important piece of the puzzle.
Okay, I'm ready. Yeah. What else is crucial for building a lasting SEO strategy?
Adaptability.
Okay.
You know, the online world, it's in constant flux.
It is.
And your SEO strategy needs to flow with it.
Okay.
Both books really emphasize this.
Okay.
Staying informed about algorithm changes, experimenting with new tactics, constantly refining your content based on data.
So it's like we're surfing a digital wave, always adjusting to stay on top.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that.
And speaking of waves, let's ride one.
Okay.
Right into Google Merchant Center.
Okay.
It's a powerhouse tool for any e-commerce business.
Gotcha.
And our Understanding Google Merchant Center guide breaks it down beautifully.
My e-commerce senses are tingling.
Good.
But before we get lost in the details,
remind
me why Google Merchant Center matters.
Sure.
What's the big picture benefit for our SEO strategy?
Okay, so think of it as a direct line to shoppers who are actively searching for products like yours.
Okay.
Okay, so Google Merchant Center. It helps you showcase your products in those visually appealing Google shopping results that pop up at the top of search pages.
Ah, those image-heavy ads that make online shopping so tempting.
Yes, exactly.
So by using Google Merchant Center, we're basically increasing the chances of our products being seen by the right people at the right time.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Putting your products front and center.
Okay.
Right, where those eager shoppers are looking.
Okay.
And the guide really emphasizes the importance of creating a smooth, frictionless shopping experience.
Because in today's world, convenience is king.
Oh, it is.
No one wants to jump through hoops to make a purchase.
No, they don't.
So how does Google Merchant Center help with that?
So by providing detailed, accurate product information, shoppers can see images, they can compare prices, they can even check shipping costs.
Wow.
Right from the search results page. No need to click through to multiple websites.
So it's about removing those barriers to purchase.
Yes.
And making the process as effortless as possible.
That's the goal.
And that's got to be a win for conversions.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Big time.
But let's get down to brass tacks.
Okay.
What are the essential steps for setting up Google Merchant Center?
Okay, so the guide lays out the process step by step.
Okay.
First, you create a free Google Merchant Center account.
Okay.
You provide your business information, your website URL, and a few other details.
Sounds pretty standard.
It is.
That's next.
Next, you need to verify.
Okay.
And claim your website.
Okay.
This is basically proving to Google that you own your website.
Yeah.
Which is important for security and authenticity.
I'm guessing this involves adding some code to our website.
You got it.
Like we do with Google Analytics?
Exactly.
Okay.
Google provides a meta tag that you add to your website's HTML. Or you can upload an HTML file they provide.
Okay.
It's a quick process.
So we've created our account, verified our website.
Yeah.
What's the next piece of the puzzle?
The product feed.
Okay.
Think of it as a detailed inventory of all your products with everything Google needs to know.
Yeah.
You'll need product names, descriptions, prices, images, availability, and more.
Sounds like a lot of information.
It can be. Yeah. But our guide, recommends using XML for larger catalogs and Google Sheets for smaller ones. Okay. So it's manageable.
It seems manageable.
It is, but the key is to be meticulous.
Good.
Your product feed, it needs to be accurate, complete, and up to date. Yeah. Google has very specific formatting guidelines. Okay. So double checking is essential.
Attention to detail is critical. We don't want to get our products rejected because of a formatting error.
Nope, you don't.
And once our product feed is uploaded, we'll need to set up our shipping and tax information.
That's right.
Transparency is key here.
Yes.
Customers want to know exactly what they're paying for.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. So we've set up our account. Okay. Verified our website. Yep. Uploaded our product feed. Right. Configured shipping and tax. What's the final step?
Connecting to Google Ads. Right. This integration is what allows you to create those compelling shopping ads that appear in the search results.
So this is where we unleash the marketing magic.
Precisely. And the beauty is you can create highly targeted campaigns focusing on specific keywords, demographics, or even customer interests.
Oh, wow.
You know, talk about a laser-focused approach.
It's like we're serving up our products on a silver platter to the people who are most likely to buy them.
That's it. Yeah.
But just setting up Google Merchant Center isn't enough.
Right.
Right.
It's not.
We need to make sure those product listings are optimized for maximum visibility.
Absolutely.
Okay. So what are the key things we should be focusing on?
Okay. So it all starts with high quality images.
Okay.
Think clear, well lit, showcasing your products in the best possible light.
No blurry, pixelated images allowed.
No.
Okay.
And then you need compelling product descriptions.
Okay.
I mean, not just creative writing, but descriptions that are clear, concise, packed with those relevant keywords that shoppers are using.
Moving in those keywords naturally.
Yes.
So Google understands exactly what our products are and who they're for.
Exactly.
Okay.
And of course, accuracy is paramount.
Yeah.
Make sure your pricing and availability information is up to date. Nothing frustrates a shopper more than finding out a product is out of stock or the price has changed.
Right. Transparency and accuracy build trust.
They do.
I'm starting to see how all these pieces work together to create a smooth, positive shopping experience.
You're getting it.
And don't underestimate the power of product categories.
No.
Google Merchant Center has a system that helps categorize our products within the broader marketplace, making them easier for shoppers to find.
It's like organizing your products on virtual shelves.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Right.
Yeah. And then there are those unique product identifiers like GTINs and MPNs.
Okay.
Think of them as product fingerprints that help Google match your products with the right searches.
So attention to detail, accurate information, and strategic categorization are key for Google Merchant Center success.
Yes.
It's all about making it easy for both Google and shoppers to find what they're looking for.
That's it.
But remember, Google Merchant Center isn't a set it and forget it kind of platform.
Yeah, no.
We need to be actively monitoring performance, making adjustments as needed.
Absolutely.
So what kind of data should we be paying attention to?
So keep a close eye on your product performance.
Good.
Google Merchant Center tells you how many times each product has been viewed, clicked on, and purchased.
So we can identify our best sellers and see which products are attracting the most attention.
Yes.
Maybe even spot those that need a little boost.
Exactly. And if you're running Google shopping ads, you know, you'll want to track those campaign metrics, impressions, clicks, conversions, return on ad spend.
It's all about analyzing that data and refining our approach based on what's working and what's not.
That's the essence of building a lasting SEO strategy, constant adaptation, optimization.
And speaking of optimization,
there's
one more Google Merchant Center tip that's often overlooked.
That's right.
Okay, I'm all ears. What's the secret weapon?
Negative keywords.
Yes, the often forgotten heroes of targeted advertising.
Yes.
Remind me how they work.
Essentially, there are terms you tell Google Ads not to target. So for example, let's say you sell handmade jewelry, but you don't offer wholesale options. You could add wholesale as a negative keyword.
Gotcha.
So your ads don't show up
Okay.
for searches related to bulk buying.
Smart.
Yeah.
That way we're not wasting ad spend on clicks from people who aren't actually interested in what we offer.
Exactly.
It's all about precision targeting.
You're catching on quickly.
And speaking of precision, our Understanding Google Merchant Center guide also touches on the importance of A/B testing.
It does.
It's a crucial part of any digital marketing strategy.
Oh, yeah.
And Google Merchant Center makes it easy to test different elements of our listings and campaigns.
It does.
So what kind of things should we be A/B testing within Google Merchant Center?
Okay, so product images are a great place to start. You might experiment with different angles, backgrounds, or even lifestyle shots to see which ones lead to more clicks.
Because a picture is worth 1,000 words, especially in those visually driven Google shopping ads.
Exactly. You can also A/B test your product titles.
Okay.
Experimenting with different wording, keyword placement, or even the use of numbers or power words.
It's all about finding that perfect combination of keywords and enticing language that makes people want to click and learn more.
That's it.
And don't forget about product descriptions.
No, you don't.
Experiment with different lengths, writing styles, or even the order in which you present information.
Absolutely.
So we're basically using A/B testing to fine-tune every aspect of our Google Merchant Center presence,
Right.
ensuring we're putting our best foot forward.
Yes.
But now I'm curious, we spent a lot of time talking about the technical side of SEO,
Yeah.
Google Merchant Center, Search Console, algorithms. But at the end of the day, isn't it all about connecting with actual human beings?
I'm so glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
You know, all this technical wizardry is useless if we forget about the heart of SEO, building genuine connections with our audience.
Because it's not just about driving traffic.
Right.
It's about creating an experience that resonates, builds trust, fosters loyalty.
You hit the nail on the head.
And this brings us back to the SEO Success Blueprint.
Yes.
And that brilliant connect, captivate, convert framework we discussed earlier.
Right.
It's about understanding your audience on a deeper level.
Yes.
And creating content that truly speaks to them.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's revisit this framework. But this time through the lens of human connection.
Okay.
How can we connect with our audience in a way that feels authentic and meaningful?
Okay, so it starts with empathy.
Okay.
Put yourself in their shoes. What are their pain points? What keeps them up at night? What are they desperately searching for online?
Right.
Once you understand their needs, you can create content that truly resonates.
Content that answers their questions, provides solutions, offers genuine value.
Exactly. And once you've connected, you need to captivate them.
Right.
Keep them engaged.
Yeah.
This is where storytelling, visuals, and a touch of humor come in.
Yeah.
Let your personality shine through.
People connect with stories and personalities. It's about creating content that's not just informative, but also enjoyable and memorable.
Absolutely. And finally, we have convert. But even here, it's not about tricking people into buying something they don't need.
Right.
It's about gently guiding them toward a solution that benefits both of you.
So it's about being transparent, building trust, providing genuine value at every step of the journey.
It's about building a relationship, not just making a sale.
This has been a whirlwind tour of building a lasting SEO strategy.
Yes.
We've covered so much ground, from the nitty-gritty of Google Merchant Center to the power of automation and the importance of human connection.
Absolutely.
But there's one question that's been lingering in my mind.
Okay, I'm all ears.
We've talked about a lot of different tools and tactics, but how do we know what to focus on first?
Right.
It can all feel a bit overwhelming. Where do we even begin?
That's a great question. And I think our SEO Success Blueprint provides the perfect answer. You know, remember that foundational principle, knowing your audience.
Right. Everything starts with understanding who we're trying to reach and what they need.
Exactly. That knowledge should guide all your SEO decisions.
Right.
From the keywords you target to the content you create and the platforms you prioritize.
So it's not just about following a checklist of tactics.
No.
It's about making strategic choices that align with our audience's needs and our business goals.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to experiment. Analyze your results. And adapt your approach as you learn.
Because the digital landscape is constantly changing.
Always.
What works today might not work tomorrow.
Which brings us back to that essential ingredient, adaptability. Embrace it, stay curious, and never stop learning.
All right, so this deep dive has been incredibly insightful.
It has.
We've assembled, I feel like, a toolkit of knowledge that can help us not only navigate this ever-evolving world of SEO, but also build businesses that are truly built to last.
Absolutely.
So to our listeners, thank you for joining us on this journey.
Yes, thank you.
Remember, the journey of SEO is never truly finished.
Nope.
But that's what makes it so exciting.
That's right.
Keep learning, keep experimenting, and keep those websites climbing the ranks.
Absolutely.
It's about making strategic choices that align with our audience's needs and our business goals.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to experiment. Analyze your results. And adapt your approach as you learn.
Because the digital landscape is constantly changing.
Always.
What works today might not work tomorrow.
Which brings us back to that essential ingredient, adaptability. Embrace it. Stay curious and never stop learning.
This deep dive has been incredibly insightful.
It has.
I feel like we've assembled a toolkit of knowledge that can help us not only navigate this ever-evolving world of SEO, but also build businesses that are truly built to last.
Absolutely.
So to our listeners,
yes,
thank you for joining us on this journey.
Yes, thank you.
Remember, the journey of SEO is never truly finished.
Yep.
But that's what makes it so exciting.
That's right.
Keep learning, keep experimenting, and keep those websites climbing the ranks.
Absolutely.